Hey boys and girls, Maniacal Michael here. I'm going to show you a couple of pipes I got. Recently, this long stem butte right there where my finger's pointing, that is MacQueen's pipe called the Wizard. Got a little stand to go with it, and this little goodie right there is a little wooden tamper as well. The pipe itself is about 13 or so inches long, and it's got a itty bitty little bowl, not very long at all, or very deep or anything. Where the hell is it? There it is. And you know, it holds enough tobacco. You fiddle farting around, you can have about 45 minutes to 50 minutes, maybe an hour's worth of smoke. And this one right here, is called a Ranger, also by MacQueen's. And its bowl is a little bit deeper. And they're cool looking pipes. Now I must say that that's all they are. And by that I mean that they look fantastic sitting on a display of some sort. But as far as the actual smokability of these things, I've got to say I'm not as pleased with it as I was hoping I would be, or with them. This beastie here really is very hot, smokes super hot. I'm constantly having to set it down, and I don't smoke, I don't puff away like crazy, you know. In fact, I take it pretty doggone easy, sipping as they say, but nevertheless, it still smokes awfully doggone warm. And also, both pipes on these smoke very wet. And I'm just assuming that it's the condensation going through those long stems there. Anyway, these are also the pipes. This particular one here, the MacQueen's, is the one that this Wizard's the one that I had a little problem with the connector with, and I'll show you the connector here, so you can see what they look like. They both have similar connectors, and I'll show you what they look like. Okay, I've just separated the bowl from the stem, and this piece right here, in relation to my finger, you can see is not very large in diameter. It's large enough so you can slip a pipe cleaner through it for sure, but it's a little aluminum connector is what it is, and it must go into this portion for a distance as well. But this is the one that I had problems with, this connector in this pipe when I was taking it apart, and I should say, yeah, I was getting sort of like stuck, you know, so I pulled it apart, and part of the connector ended up staying in the bowl half, and part of it stayed in this half, so I tried slipping them together again, and this section, this half here, bent on me, and that was it. It was back to the shop to get repaired. And they fixed it up, and it's smoking pretty much the way it was smoking before. But you know, now that I've had more time to play with these things and to use them as smoking devices, well, I'm just not all that happy with them. I really am not. I have a couple of cheapy pipes that you've seen before in vids of mine. This is one of the wooden Missouri meerschaum pipes. I just bought the wind caps, and they both have filters. And this is one of the Missouri corncob pipes, Missouri meerschaum corncob pipes, and little medical filters go in here. And actually, of the pipes that I have, which I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these little beasties now, this one I find smokes the best. Yeah. So, spent a fair amount of money, next to fuck all, next to nothing. You may have seen this pipe on eBay, this one right here. It's what I call the MacArthur wannabe, this one here, because it's got a very long bowl, or tall bowl, I guess you would say. This seems like nothing more than just a wooden dowel, and then a plastic acrylic kind of a bit to it that I had to get through Missouri Meerschaum people. Although the pipe itself is a boucher or a boucher, I'm not exactly sure how you say it. Here, you guys can read it for yourselves and see. Whoop, let's try this the right way. Boucher or boucher, see? World famous pipes, United States of America. All right. So it turns out that Boucher or Boucher and Missouri Meerschaum were in the same town almost, down there in Missouri, and Washington, Missouri, I think is what I told you before. Anyway, this one here, the only complaint I have on this is that the depth of the bowl is much deeper than where the pickup is. So consequently, you got a lot of tobacco on the bottom there that you never really get to. So I stuck some chalk in there to lift up the bottom of the bowl or the floor of it. And well, when I do use it, which hasn't been very often, it has been smoking a lot better. It's a non-filtered pipe. And what else can I say? You'll sit there for a while sucking on that beastie, because you do have a lot of space for tobacco. If any of you were looking on the eBay not too long ago for itty bitty little pipe, you might have run across one of these little vest pipes or pocket pipes. And I find this one smokes really well and is very convenient because it just slips into my little pocket real easy, and I can go where the hell I want, and I don't have to worry about my pipe getting screwed up. It's come with its own little wind cap, if you will, and it just smokes pretty nice. It has about the same amount of space to store tobacco in as both of these Missouri Meerschaums, and I like that because it's about a 50-minute job for the amount of tobacco that you get to play with. This vulcanite stem just or bit just twists out, and you can get access to running a pipe cleaner into the briar bowl pretty easily. This vulcanite stem, because it's straight across and then it's got a little tip that goes down into that, so when you want to clean it, you have to kind of watch what you're doing, or you might end up stuffing tobacco into this thing, and then you'll be there with a, I had a bent, or I should say a straightened out paper clip in order to get whatever crap got stuck in there, so I couldn't draw on it. I found that one out real quick, but now I'm taking a little bit more time with that. Anyway, back to my MacQueen pipes. They do look nice, I must say, and that's the main reason I bought them, is because they are sharp looking pipes. And I just wish they smoked as well as they looked, you know. Anyway, there we go. We are back into the game. I haven't made any vids because my camera's been sick. This little camera. This is a Panasonic SDR-S7K or whatever the hell it is. Itty bitty little bugger, and let's see if I can get me on here. You're probably tired of listening to an inanimate voice. Oh God, you're saying, oh, yeah, well, my little camera got sick, so I had to get sent for a little R&R down there in Mississauga, Ontario. That's in Canada, in case you're wondering. And needed to get some components replaced on it. 2 months old, this camera, and it was already screwing up. So I sent it there, and I was really surprised. I was thinking I wasn't going to have it back in time for my trek, because I'm going down to California for a couple of weeks here in about a week. And I was really hoping to take this with me. And I was really thankful to the people out there who fixed this camera up and got it back to me. So this is more of a test, as well as a little how do you do to the pipe collection I have. And as you saw, there were not very many pipes. There are more than I really expected to purchase, but I'm going to hold off, I think, on making more purchases. I mean, just for collection-wise, nah, I don't think so. Not anymore. So, anyway, there it is, boys and girls. Pipe smoker family, community, brothers and sisters. This is Maniacal Michael signing off and wishing you, as he does, a very good day and, you know, just happy puffing and all that sort of stuff. All right, toodles. Play safe.